Today we're going to destroy some value, because I'm going to open them. Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve, and today this Destroying the Value, we got a still fully sealed SH MonsterArts figure. Which, if you've seen the thumbnail, you definitely know it's Megaguirus, the Evolution set. It's a little behind getting on this one, but it's able to snag one. Funny enough, I usually go through Entertainment Earth for these, but I actually got this one off Amazon because Entertainment Earth was sold out. I was a little late on the pre-order. I was like, yes. Well, actually, no. I think Entertainment Earth still actually has it up for pre-order as of right now. But Amazon had it in stock. But like I said, Entertainment's usually my go-to if I can use the free shipping. Because free shipping, but Amazon also does free shipping. And payment plans are freaking sweet. Oh, sad day. The box is a little different than King Ghidorah's was. Where with King Ghidorah, the box had like it was two tones in how they did it, where the Kaiju was done in like a glossy finish and everything else is matte. This one's just everything's matte. Looks good though on the front. Legal Mumbo Jumbo's in the bottom. I like that it comes with the other little Megaguiruses, which is sweet. Sadly, I kind of wish they would paint them. Would be sweet. Also, for an accessory that this should have came with, I wish it had an extra like an extra face piece, so it'd have like the concerned raised eyebrow look to it. Though it's been a while since we had like a kaiju that pretty much like requires a flight stand. I have seen kettle corn earlier, and it just some kernel just randomly got dislodged. You guys probably don't need to know about that. Oh, are the eyes painted? I was kind of hoping they were going to be like translucent. Or have like a... Oh, you know, like a clear coat over... Like a clear resin over top of the eye. That's just straight painted red, which looks fine. Don't get me wrong. It's just kind of expected it to have more of like a crystal look to it. Oh, it doesn't have a ton? You know? Now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, did Megaguirus have a ton? I feel like it should. Weird. That was a little weird. Ooh, posable pincers, though. That's nice. Good range of motion on the little legs. Nothing has popped off yet, so that's also exciting. So that's one issue of like Mothra and Batra is just because of like the size of the ball joints, they just like to pop off. This, on the other hand, these aren't ball joints that they have set up. These are actually hinge joints. So it's got like a solid range of motion. It looks like maybe, I don't know, the connecting piece, it rotates and goes forward and back. It doesn't actually have like a full ball jointed section. That one does, though. Am I crazy? Oh, no, okay. So maybe it's just this one here is just a solid hinge. Because there's not really any extra spacing here for the leg to be able to move. These ones, on the other hand, are actually ball jointed. So, like, the farther back you get on the legs, the more, like, circular motion you get with it. It's got painted orbs on the under section of the tail. Also, it might have been kind of nice if these were, like, translucent, too. Oh, the back paint job looks really nice, though. With the yellow airbrushing. Wings. Good range of motion. Bit terrifying. It's always look like with these like winged figures, just like with the hard plastic. And a lot of tiny little spiky bits that if something were to happen, oh, it's going to happen. You got the stinger on the back, which does actually grip. Does that come out? Next question. Did it come with an extra stinger? So I don't think I remember that being a thing. Looks like just extra stands, the first form and the second form. So why is that its own little piece? It does come out. I don't know for what intended purpose, but it's just like, oh, you know what? That makes me think that we're going to get a battle damage version one of these. Because I actually grabbed Godzilla here. Because in the movie, this gets broken off. And them having that already preemptively set up to where this is removable, but there's nothing to go with it, makes me think that they're already thinking of like making the special colored version of this kaiju. So that I could come with the extra one. Oh, they can make me buy this again? It probably wouldn't come with all the little Megaguirus. Or whatever they're called. The little ones. It won't come with the little ones. But paint job's really good. It's still throwing me off that he doesn't have a ton. Or she. It doesn't have a ton. It's actually been a hot minute since I've watched Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. Because, honestly, out of like the Millennium films, it's probably my least favorite of the bunch. Granted, I love the 2000 suit. And I like the look of Megaguirus. It's just like the movie's just kind of like so-so for me. Actually, I scratched that. I probably like this one more than GMK. I know people are going to hate me on that, but I just never been that much into GMK. It's got a solid story, but I just hate the suits. Like, GMK is not my favorite looking Godzilla. And probably also arguably the worst King Ghidorah. The Mothra's okay. Baragon's cool. Not cool enough, though. Especially for his screen time. Yeah, Megaguirus is just like such a cooler monster than all of them. But the problem is also it's like because it's a flying kaiju, it's just that the fights is not like the most exciting thing ever. Pretty much just like, this is half the movie. But for the rest of the pieces, it does come with that little doohickey there. We got that. I'm trying to do this without dumping all the little creatures around. Which they also look like they have stand adapters. So if you got a Tamashiak stand, you might be able to put the bugs on. Not sure if I got one. Well, I got an arm hanging out around here. Come on. Free from your tapey hell. So the worst when they use tape and then there's things that can explode. There we go. Whoa. Too much tape. There. There we go. All right, so just double checking the instructions to make sure I'm not doing this wrong. So yes, so the little stand is for the bugs to be able to hook onto them. And it looks like there's different stands depending on... Oh, there's two. Right, I'm dumb. There's a big one and a small one. That one's for his tummy. That one's for the tail. Comes with... Hook it up in 4 different sections. So if you buy some extra Tamashiak stands, of course, sold separately. That one looks like it's meant to be here. I always kind of wish with these stands that they would do... Like, I love that it comes with the stand, don't get me wrong. Does it not hook on anything? Huh. Weird. Okay, and then there's 2 adapters. So this one is probably for flight form. Yes. And then this one is probably the one I imagine a lot of people are going to use. All right. So this is the one I'm going to imagine most people are going to use. But it just kind of rests under here. And then you take this piece. Kind of lines up. Oop. So you guys can see a little better. Also fix my little diorama piece. This just kind of rests underneath here. I'll go a little bit more in depth when I do the review. So if you guys are interested in like my full thoughts on this thing, make sure to check out the review when it goes up on Super Unimportant Reviews. Uh-oh. Why is he crooked? It's not ball jointed. Why is that crooked? That's weird. I don't like that that doesn't peg in. Because it feels like it's just more things for it to shift around. And then that to happen. It'd be nice if, especially in this pose in particular, if you have more than one solid connecting piece. And it's like you already got to make the piece anyways. Why not just put a bottom on it and make a peg? Now, I know some of this is user error. The only thing that sucks is you kind of have to have them like preemptively hooked, like positioned, and then you kind of sit them on here. Looks pretty sweet though. Well, on a high note, I don't think it's going to fall off. So that's cool. Let's see how the flight piece goes. So that goes there. Then it looks like big end goes towards tail. It looks like it's supposed to kind of hook in, like clamp around the... Yeah, okay, so it hooks up around those pieces there. Then you just... Bam. Now he's flying. Okay, fast movements might not be your best friend with that, but seems like it does alright. And for the little bugs. Oh god, that is so tiny. Look at its little eyes! Yeah, it would have been kind of nice if these were painted. Put the sculpt on them really well. I wonder how hard it'd be to scan one of these. Make a little army. That looks really good too, though. Wings look solid. It's got the little legs. Almost reminds me of like army men in a way. Just with like the generic like military green color. A little brown. Why does the head get... It's like so much bigger in the baby form, the larval state. And then once it gets there, it's like sort of like a normal-ish bug size head. And then you get this thing, which is kind of back to this. So it's kind of like you hop around between the bunch. Now I'm wondering, I'm going to take one of these off. I do have the pole down here. Oh, okay, maybe I lied. I have a pole hanging around. There we go. The first one I grabbed was for Legion. So that will stick on to here. And then... Do I have one on the table already? Nope. Okay. And that looks like it hooks on the tail. I might be going at this backwards. Yes, I am. Cha. There we go. Dang, I'm flying. The only thing that kind of sucks is you need 5 of these if you want to display all of them. And sadly, this only has a spot for 2 of them. Now, I know they make, because what the heck? Something came with adapters to where you can have multiple things hooked onto them. I remember one of the sets had them. It might have been one of the Toho Effect sets. I probably got one hanging around here, if I'm going to be honest. Oh, actually, another one would be the Rodan. The SCP Rodan? It's not SCP. SP Rodan. SCP Rodan. Whole different other thing. But it had all the little Rodans on the wires. That would be something that might be kind of cool with that. You have to modify this a little bit in order to get it to work, but might be a little easier. But yeah, pretty sweet. Well, luckily, this guy's probably just going to live forever in the toolbox of accessory parts. But still pretty neat that it comes with it. It's just one of those things that's kind of funny for such a big, like such a little bug. The stand is like such a, like this is like highly unnecessary in terms of something to be able to support that thing. But then again, wires would maybe be a little annoying. So it's like you kind of win some, you lose some with that argument. But yeah, looks pretty sweet. Kind of looking forward to doing the photography for that. Toy photography for this one. Granted, I'm going to have to watch the fight scenes again in order to really be able to hopefully replicate that for the review. But anyways, you can help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. You also got Instagram, TikTok, Patreon, and this. I fumbled that so hard. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Patreon. If you guys like to help support the channel and keep up to date, really would appreciate it. We got a dasher if you want to get our logo on some apparel. There's some links down below if you want to get some toys for yourselves. If you want to get Megaguirus here, like I said, I got mine on Amazon. I'll keep a link down there too. It is an affiliate links, but if you guys want one and want to help the channel, make sure to check it out. We got an Etsy shop. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.